If you want to go to the Olympics, you got to win this match. So maybe walk me through, or tell me what you're thinking here at all, or what you remember.
Yeah, so I knew right off the bat, I knew, he trains at Penn State. He wrestled at Penn State. I knew they're all really good hand fighters. So I just had to try and stop him from controlling the hand fight so much and controlling ties so much. And, those Penn State guys, they wrestle at the same pace throughout the entire match. They don't hit sprints very much. They kind of just keep the same pace. And, I think that's how they wear on their opponents so much because, they're not just super sprinty. They keep same pace, same pressure. They're pulling on your head and they're moving your hands quite a bit. So, it's just to stay calm in that hand fight and try to get to my ties to the best as I could. And right here, I'm really comfortable in the front head pinch. I think I have a really good front head pinch and that I can front head pitch anybody. So I knew that if I got to a front head, I'd be able to expose him in that area, and I did.
Yeah, so we're 1 minute in. It's 2-2. Not a bad place to be, especially, like you said, if you're the underdog. Interesting note, too, from you about how the Penn State guys, they don't sprint, but it's like they're running really fast, but they don't sprint, right? Like, they're just constantly.
It's just their pressure and their head move. They're pulling on not the back of the neck, but the back of the head, the top of the head. So it's putting a lot of strain on your back, and it's exhausting trying to move them off that head. So I think that's where they do an exceptional job as a program. You see every single one of their wrestlers are very good in the hand fight, and I think that's why they're causing so many people so many problems. It's because a lot of these other teams don't know how to deal with the hand fight.
Yeah. So another 2 for Lee, makes it 4-2. Interesting too about not the neck but the back of the head. I like I'm like watching now.
Yeah, it's something that I've really started putting in my wrestling and my hand fight. It's just back of the head, just constant pulls on the head. It really wears on a guy and it gets a guy moving and starting to take bad shots. Because when you're feeling pressure like that, your opponent's going to start taking diving shots because they don't want to deal with that pressure anymore.
Yeah.
Just like that. See, I that pressure was too much, and I took a sloppy shot and gave up an easy go behind.
So Nick Lee's winning 6-2. He's probably feeling good, thinking where he needs to be. And we got short time left in the first. I guess 40 seconds.
Yeah, see, KJ in the corner got mad at me because I took a sloppy shot and gave up an easy go behind. That's one thing that we preach in practice is you don't give up easy go behinds. You make a guy work for it.
Yeah. Was one of the reasons you chose Michigan, not just KJ, but their international, program?
Yeah, I've had a relationship with KJ for a long time. I committed to Iowa State. That's the reason why I was going to Iowa State was for KJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we got Miles and me and Alex Steringer, Alec Pantaleo, a lot of guys that compete on the international level. And I've known Sean Bourmet. Sean Bourmet and my dad were friends in high school. So I've known Sean Bourmet for a very long time. He's kind of watched me growing up.
I'm going to take a peek back at that last takedown. That was what you just kind of like found him out of position here?
Yeah, just creating a flurry. I knew my butt was to the edge, and I didn't want to give up a step-out point, especially with it being short time. So I was just trying to create a flurry and kind of hit a misdirection on him, and he kind of slipped, and I was able to get around and get a takedown.
Yeah. So, man, how you feel, 6-4 at the break? Man, you're right in this. What do you think, feel? What does KJ say?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm only down by 2 points. I know KJ always tells me all the time, I'll take you in a shootout. I think he trusts my motor and trusts that I can go get one when I have to. So that puts a lot of confidence in myself, that he trusts me in a shootout. So if I get in a shootout, I just got to keep attacking, keep scoring points. So that's what I was telling myself in the corner is just keep your feet moving, hands and feet moving, and just keep wrestling and good things are going to happen.
Do you ever think about the moment, during the moment, like, man, this is for the Olympic spot or this or that? Or does that ever go through your head? Or is it like, nope, I'm just need to work on hand fighting and attacking?
No, I think I was just trying to treat it as another match. Obviously there's a lot of big stuff on the line going to the Olympic Games. But Yeah, I was just trying to treat it as another match, just to keep on wrestling and not let it get to my head.
Yep. Uh-oh. You probably not that you like getting scored on, or but you don't seem phased, right? Some guys are like, oh
No, I
man, I'm
mean,
down by 6 now. Gosh.
there's 2.5 minutes left. It's freestyle. I like big moves, and a big 4-point move puts me right back into the match. So I wasn't too worried about it. There's still plenty of time. There was no reason to rush something or do something stupid that could lead me to losing the match. So it's just about staying calm and composed and just keep on wrestling.
Sure. It's just like, okay, 2 more, and Nick's got a caution now, right?
Yeah. So they call him for fleeing the mat, and then I got a step out point as well.
Yeah, he did kind of back out there, which seemed uncharacteristic from him, but maybe it was the pressure. Whoa. This might be like we start to get in a groove.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I do that sometimes where I'll give a guy a good position and make him think that he's got a good tie and just kind of play possum with him. And he tried to force a ankle pick, a bad shot, and I think I have some of the best reattacks in the world. So I just got to a reattack.
Uh-oh. And so and I got to slow down in slow motion here. What happened here? We'll look at it again.
Yeah. So this is I heard my knee pop. Definitely wasn't feeling good. So as he was inside tripping, it came down. I came down on it really hard right there. I heard it pop, and then I heard it pop a second time as I tried to go back in and fight it. It's in a lot of pain.
Yeah. When it hit the mat, is that when it popped? Or
So as he was coming down and I was defending it, he had my leg trapped, and I came down on it.
yeah.
And so hard on the inside of my knee, my MCL. So I heard a pop, and then I tried to fight back into it and try to get a whizzer in, and I heard it pop again, and that's when I kind of just laid down and just gave up the takedown.
Sure. All right, cold spray, effective or not?
No, it definitely wasn't effective. No.
Okay.
I was still feeling it, but there when I wrestled at Iowa State, you get nicked up, and Derek St. John used to tell us, it doesn't matter how you feel, right? Everyone's dinged up. You just got to go out there and keep scoring, and your adrenaline's going so much that you really don't feel your injury anymore. So my adrenaline was going, and then, that position right there, fake outside step to a single. I was just trying to curate an action to get to his body, because I knew once I got to his body that he was going to go double overhooks and try to step over. And once he did try to step over, I stepped my leg out, and that's when I got my 4-point move.
Yeah, it's like when I see you get your hands locked there, I'm like, oh, this is like classic. This is vintage Austin Gomez. Hands locked around the body. Somebody's going flying.
And then, I'm up on criteria 12-12, so I knew it had to come. I knew he was going to take sloppy shots just to try to get me to open it up. And again, my reattack, again for 4, and then fell right into a leg lace and was able to get 4 more.
Man, that's got to feel 12-12 on criteria. Okay, I'm winning. That feels good. 20-12 was like driver's seat, baby.
Yeah, I was feeling really good. It was just about trying to control tie-ups. Again, I knew he had to come. Was going to take another sloppy shot, and just trying to keep him off of me. Just keep trying to hand fight, and then that's when I fell into another reattack.
Describe this feeling. I see a kind of knee not buckling to you, but I see a limp in there. But like,
yeah.
Describe the physical, but more the how you felt emotionally.
I think it was just a lot of just shutting all the haters up. I think they doubted me. They counted me out. They thought it was going to be an easy win for him because he had beaten me the year before at the World Championships. And I got a lot of respect for Nick. He's a heck of a competitor. But I never count myself out in any match. if I'm wrestling my best on any given day, I think I'm one of the best wrestlers in the world. So, it's just trying to put some respect on my name, and I think I got it that day.